In the complex and intrigue-filled world of The Young and the Restless, the relationship between Kyle Abbott, Claire Newman, and Summer Newman is becoming the center of tension, not only about love, but also about power, family, and unrevealed secrets. Is Kyle's love for Claire what he really wants, or is it just a choice in a battle with Summer's traumatic past? Kyle and Claire, a new relationship, a new hope. Indiana. Recent months, Kyle and Claire's relationship has grown stronger. They are a seemingly perfect couple, with sweet moments and mutual support in every situation. Claire, with her intelligence and excellent work ability, has won Kyle's heart, and he feels he has found peace in her. However, not everything is smooth sailing. This is especially true when Victor Newman, the head of the Abbott family and a powerful man in the world of The Young and the Restless, shows strong opposition to the relationship. For reasons that are unclear, Victor does not want Kyle and Claire to continue their relationship. This only adds to the tension between the characters, making the story more complicated and interesting than ever. Summer and the pain of the past. While Kyle is finding happiness with Claire, Summer Newman cannot easily accept the fact that her love for Kyle is over. Despite the good times they had together, Summer finds herself still deeply in love with Kyle. This becomes even more difficult when she realizes that Claire's presence is slowly taking the place she thought was hers. Summer is not one to give up easily, and her feelings of jealousy are growing stronger. The relationship between Kyle and Claire may not only be about love, but also a test of patience and understanding between the three. In a moment of desperation, Summer may make things worse if she cannot control her emotions. Jealousy and tension awaits. Next week, the audience will witness the conflicts between Summer and Claire rise strongly. Feelings of betrayal and jealousy will lead to tense confrontations between the two women, making the situation extremely dangerous. Not just simple arguments, but Victor's love and interference can create more serious threats, which can lead to murder if not controlled. Summer, with her straightforward nature and determination to never give up, will not hesitate to show her jealousy clearly. This will make the relationship between Kyle and Claire unstable. Meanwhile, Claire will not easily accept Summer's interference, and a fight between them may be inevitable. However, what is worth noting is Victor's interference in this story. As a father and a man in power, Victor may be the one to decide whether Kyle will actually continue his relationship with Claire. If he is determined to break this relationship, it may put Kyle in a difficult situation where he has to choose between love and family. Once Kyle is faced with such difficult decisions, will he be able to make things work, or will it be a big shock to everyone? Summer, interloper or breaker? Summer may just be an interloper in the love story between Kyle and Claire, but she is also a factor that causes big problems in this relationship. She is not only Kyle's old friend but also a person who has a strong influence on him. Summer can't accept the loss of her love, and while she continues to have strong feelings for Kyle, she doesn't hesitate to try to interfere in his current relationship. However, can Summer stop before things get out of hand? Does she realize that her efforts may cause more harm than good, and is she willing to let Kyle move on with his new life with Claire without breaking things up? The race of feelings, Kyle, Claire, Summer, and the emotional challenges of The Young and the Restless. Love, loyalty, and endless challenges have always been central themes in The Young and the Restless. Over the years, the relationship between Kyle Abbott and Claire Newman has gradually become one of the most watched couples, especially when faced with the obstacles created by Summer Newman and Victor Newman. Can the love between Kyle and Claire overcome these challenges, or will fate bring Kyle back to Summer, as it has in the past? The relationship between Kyle and Claire, can it become a sustainable relationship? From the beginning, the relationship between Kyle and Claire had a special attraction. The two were not only attracted to each other because of their feelings but also because of their common work and life experiences. Claire, with her intelligence and determination, softens Kyle's heart, while he finds peace and acceptance in her. Their sweet moments seem to prove that love can overcome all difficulties. However, the story is not always easy. Challenges begin to appear when Summer returns to Kyle's life. For Summer, the relationship with Kyle is never over, and she always finds a way to interfere in his life. Besides, Victor's strong interference in Kyle and Claire's relationship has created a lot of pressure. As a powerful person in the Abbott family, Victor does not support the relationship between Kyle and Claire, and this not only makes it difficult for them but also makes their love story more tense and complicated than ever. Summer, interloper or predestined fate? The relationship between Kyle and Summer has always been a complex and challenging topic. The two had a strong love, and despite their breakups, they always found a way to get back together. Especially when Harrison Abbott was born, their relationship had another reason to stick together. As Harrison's parents, Kyle and Summer had to deal with not only love but also family responsibilities, which made their reunion easier. However, can Kyle really get back together with Summer after all that has happened? Although they have an emotional and familial bond, is their love strong enough to overcome their differences and Claire's opposition, or will Kyle's true feelings be overlooked for reasons beyond love once again? Summer has always been a complex character in the story. She is not only Kyle's ex-lover, but also someone who always tries to do things her way. Although Summer can sometimes be seen as scheming and selfish, she also has her own reasons for acting that way. Her relationship with Kyle is not only about love, but also about clinging to a part of the past, which makes it difficult for her to accept Claire's presence. Victor, the breaker or the warner? Kyle and Claire's relationship is not only affected by Summer, but also by Victor Newman's interference. As the head of the Abbott family and one of the most powerful figures in this world, Victor will probably never accept Kyle's relationship with Claire, especially since Claire is not a suitable choice in his eyes. Victor's opposition may be a major factor in Kyle and Claire's difficult relationship, and may be the reason Kyle returns to Summer. However, it cannot be denied that Victor also has reasons to be concerned about Kyle and Claire's relationship. Kyle and Claire becoming a powerful couple could impact the power that Victor has built over the years. In particular, if Kyle decides to enter into a relationship with Claire, it could erode Victor's influence in the Abbott household and cause major conflicts. Will Victor succeed in stopping this relationship, or will Kyle stand up and pursue his love, despite his father's objections? The love triangle, Claire, Kyle, and Summer. With all the elements set in place, it's clear that the love triangle between Kyle, Claire, and Summer will become increasingly tense. Each character in the story has their own reasons for acting the way they do. Kyle, despite his deep feelings for Claire, cannot deny that his attachment to Summer and Harrison will be a major factor in his decision. Meanwhile, Claire, who has opened up and built a genuine relationship with Kyle, will have to face the reality that Summer and Victor will always be major obstacles to their happiness. As the conflicts in the relationship between the three of them gradually increase, will Claire be able to accept the fact that Kyle will never be completely free of Summer? And will Kyle be able to stand up for his love, or will he choose to return to Summer, like he has so many times before? With all the events and situations that have taken place, the question that the audience asks is whether Kyle should stay with Claire, with whom he finds peace and joy, or will he return to Summer, who has always been in his life no matter how many times they broke up and made up. Either way, Kyle's love life is becoming the center of attention, and the upcoming situations promise to be full of surprises. Love, family, the intervention of those around him, and difficult choices will create dramatic developments, making it impossible for fans to take their eyes off the screen. Regardless of who Kyle will choose in the end, one thing is for sure, his relationship with Claire and Summer will never be that simple. The complexity of the characters' emotions and the challenges they face will make this story continue to be fascinating and full of surprises. Let's wait for the next developments in Kyle's arduous love journey. In the world of intrigue and complicated relationships on The Young and the Restless, the love story between Kyle Abbott and Claire Newman is currently the center of attention. However, their love story is not a bed of roses. While Kyle is deeply in love with Claire, Summer Newman still cannot give up the belief that she is the only one for Kyle. With the intervention of Victor Newman, Kyle's father and the powerful man in the Abbott family, Kyle and Claire's relationship is facing many difficult challenges. This love story is not only a battle of hearts, but also a tug-of-war between family, interests, and challenging decisions. Kyle and Claire's relationship, can it last? Kyle and Claire's relationship has developed in a promising way. After the heartbreak in the past, Kyle seems to have found peace in Claire's love. Claire, with her intelligence and determination, conquers Kyle's heart. The two share sweet moments and support each other in every situation. Especially when Kyle is looking for a change in life after previous emotional failures, Claire becomes the one to help him find balance again. However, when Victor Newman, a powerful man and Kyle's father, disagrees with this relationship, things start to get complicated. With a calculating view of family and long-term benefits, Victor is not happy with Kyle and Claire being together. He believes that Summer, his daughter, is the ideal person for Kyle, especially since Harrison, Summer and Kyle's son, needs a family reunion. Summer, Claire and Kyle's greatest enemy. With a complicated past between Kyle and Summer, it is clear that this is a relationship that will not be easy to end. Summer was once Kyle's lover, and although the two have broken up several times, their feelings have never completely disappeared. When Summer returns to Kyle's life, she not only brings old feelings, but also a clear goal: to win Kyle's heart back. Summer always has her own agenda, and although she doesn't show jealousy towards Claire, the fact is that her jealous feelings cannot be hidden. Although she doesn't directly admit it to anyone, not even her brother, Daniel, Summer still can't stand the closeness between Claire and Kyle. The feeling that Kyle belongs to her drives Summer to take action to win him back. However, Summer's constant avoidance of her true feelings also makes her a conflicted character. With a family like Victor, Summer is considered the top priority in every decision of the Newman family, especially when it comes to Harrison, a child who needs a stable family. Victor sees that Summer and Kyle reuniting is the right decision, not only emotionally, but also for the good of the family. This leaves Kyle facing difficult choices, not only about love, but also about his responsibility to his family. Kyle and Summer's relationship, a complicated and hard-to-end relationship. Since Kyle began his relationship with Summer, his relationships have become extremely complicated. Summer is not only an ex-lover, but also an inseparable part of Kyle's life, especially when they have Harrison. Those involved understand that when family and love are intertwined, the decision will never be simple. Kyle once idealized his relationship with Lola Rosales, but life is not always what he expected. When Lola needs a liver transplant and Summer is the right person, things begin to change. However, the important thing is that Kyle realizes that he still loves Summer. It was something he couldn't deny, no matter how many times he tried to move on. In the end, Kyle's true feelings for Summer drove him back to her, and just like that, history seemed to repeat itself. As Kyle and Claire's relationship develops, Victor and Summer continue to interfere in their lives. Victor not only tries to influence Kyle and Claire's relationship, but also tries to encourage Summer to get back together with Kyle. Although Kyle and Claire love each other, Victor's opposition puts a strain on their relationship. Summer, with the tacit support of her father, constantly tries to test Kyle and Claire's love. The two are facing a difficult emotional test, and they may not be able to pass it without truly understanding what they want. Summer and Victor both believe that Kyle and Summer are the ideal couple, and with Harrison's presence, this relationship will benefit everyone. However, will Kyle accept that, or will he persevere in his love for Claire? The love story between Kyle, Claire, and Summer will surely become more complicated than ever as each relationship is gradually tested. The finale: will Kyle stay with Claire or go back to Summer? While some fans hope that Kyle and Claire's relationship will continue to grow and they will become a lasting couple, others hope that Summer can win Kyle back and they will become a happy family with their son, Harrison. However, love, family and responsibility will continue to intertwine in Kyle's decisions. Each choice he makes will bring with it complications and conflicts between what he feels and what he needs to do. Kyle's love life is becoming the focus of attention, and while the next developments have not been revealed, fans will certainly not be able to take their eyes off the screen, waiting for the difficult decisions Kyle will have to make. Will he choose Claire, who brings peace and happiness, or Summer, who he once loved and had a family with? The answer will only be known as the next episodes continue to develop. In the tumultuous world of the young and the restless, no relationship is as complex and challenging as the love triangle between Kyle Abbott, Summer Newman, and Claire Newman. Despite their breakups and reconciliations, Kyle and Summer's relationship seems to be unbreakable. Meanwhile, Kyle and Claire's new relationship faces countless challenges from the past, family, and unresolved emotions. Will Kyle and Claire's love last, or will Summer's shadow always be there, making things more difficult? Kyle and Summer's relationship, past, present, and remaining feelings. Kyle and Summer were once the ideal couple, with a relationship that went through many ups and downs. Despite their breakups and reunions, their bond has never truly broken. They have grown up together, been through many trials, and been bonded over time. The feelings between Kyle and Summer are so strong that they can't be broken easily, but the complexity of their relationship makes every decision ambiguous and unpredictable. Despite past conflicts, there's no denying that Kyle and Summer's love is still there. Many viewers believe that the relationship has become toxic, as the two can't get over their unfinished feelings, and that the fact that they keep coming back to each other is not a sign of true love but a reliance on the past. This creates a vicious cycle, where both can't move forward, but can't completely break up. Kyle and Summer's relationship was once an important part of their lives, and breaking up was never easy. But is their love strong enough to overcome the challenges, or is it just a temporary attachment? Some in the fandom believe that Kyle should let go of his past and move on to Claire, someone who can bring him new life and true happiness. But the big question is whether Kyle can truly let go of Summer and move on with Claire. Kyle and Claire, a new beginning, but not easy. Kyle and Claire's relationship is not the same as his relationship with Summer. Claire comes to Kyle at a different stage in his life, when he has gone through enough and is looking for a change. Claire is a strong and intelligent woman, and their relationship is built on respect and shared values. This is a new love, unencumbered by the past, and with hopes for a brighter future. However, as Kyle begins to open up to Claire, obstacles begin to appear. His unresolved feelings for Summer and uncontrollable feelings for her will be a big challenge for this relationship. While Claire isn't the one making Kyle feel torn, she will have to deal with competition from Summer and the complicated emotions Summer brings. The revelations in the upcoming episodes show that a love triangle is forming between Kyle, Summer, and Claire. This not only adds to the drama, but also divides fans into two distinct camps. One side supports Kyle and Claire, and the other side wants Kyle to get back with Summer. Summer's feelings don't fade easily. Whether she admits it or not, her jealousy and desire to win Kyle back will be a major factor in the confrontation between the two women. Summer's feelings for Kyle are complicated, and she doesn't always show them, but they are present in every action and decision she makes. She can't just give up on Kyle, because her love and old memories always hold her back. Although she may appear strong and not admit her jealousy, Claire's presence in Kyle's life makes Summer uncomfortable and restless. This will lead to a psychological war not only between Summer and Claire, but also between Kyle himself and the feelings he has not yet let go of. The challenges Kyle faces. Although Kyle is very much in love with Claire and hopes that their relationship will grow, he cannot easily let go of his past with Summer. Growing up together and going through many years together has made the bond between them very strong, and no matter how many times they break up, their feelings cannot be completely dissolved. The love between Kyle and Summer will always have a strange attraction, something he cannot explain. But if Kyle continues to live in a tug-of-war between Summer and Claire, he will not be able to move forward. He is faced with a choice, whether to continue a challenging and complicated relationship with Summer, or will he bravely choose Claire, who can bring him freshness and true love. Which relationship will win? Everyone in the story has their reasons for being on one side. Claire brings Kyle new peace and joy, while Summer is an indispensable part of Kyle's life, someone he always comes back to no matter how many times they break up. However, the biggest question fans are waiting for is whether Kyle can escape the shadow of the past and build a future with Claire, or will he return to Summer, as he did before. The division between those who support Kyle and Claire and those who support Kyle and Summer will surely continue to heat up the following episodes. Love, jealousy, and interference from outside factors will create a dramatic and unexpected confrontation. The future of Kyle, Summer, and Claire's relationships. No matter who Kyle chooses, the relationship between these three will definitely not stop here. Love, emotions, and interference from family and outside factors will continue to be the deciding factors in their lives. Will Kyle and